Just wanted to tell you about this thing that I bought online. I think they're called Chalkolas, I'm not really sure, but they are premium wet wipe markers that can be used on porous, non-porous surfaces like glass, whiteboards, mirrors, plastic, chalkboards, and ceramics. I am happy to report that as soon as I got these in the mail, the first thing I did was whip them out and right in my car window, and I'm happy to report that it does come off pretty easily. So, glass is good. So I went and got a really old glass dish, and I just wanted to draw on it a little bit and show you how these things work. You do get 10 colors, and the bright colors are really bright. They look really good, and they show up really well. If you're like me and you have shaky hands, paintbrushes aren't really great. These are nice because they're kind of just like markers. You can use them just like a marker, so it's really easy to write things with them neatly. And if you're very careful, you can, when they dry kind of like paint. So you can sort of write over them if you do it very carefully. If you push really hard, it's going to chip it. But if you're very careful, you can go over what you've already done. So you can be a little bit artistic with them. They're very cool. Not hard to use. You have to prime them when you first get them, but after that you just take the cap off and go to town. It doesn't take very long to prime them either. You shake them up and then just tap, tap, tap until the paint covers the tip, and then they are ready to use. Like I said, I took them out, primed them yesterday, and then today I just took the caps off and started drawing, and they work really well. They didn't dry out or anything. I'm pretty happy about that. And the colors show up really nicely, so even if you're drawing on something dark, they seem to show up pretty well. I'm just using this glass today. Maybe I'll try tomorrow on the chalkboard and the whiteboard in the living room and see if it comes off as easily as it does on this. The box says you can clean your surfaces with either Windex or water. I just got a wet rag, and like I said, it comes off very easily. It won't ruin your glass. We'll cut that part out. I didn't even have to use Windex. I think my cloth's not very clean anymore, so it might be a little smudgy, but wet rag cleans it off. I didn't even worry about Windex. It was fine. So, Chalkolas, they work pretty well. I'm going to say it was a good purchase. They're very cute. They're easy to use. They don't seem to wear out too quickly. I do lots of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to try it on the chalkboard now, I think. Alright, it's already dry. Yep. That one's good too. Last thing in my house that I really want to draw on, I have my marker board. I went ahead and drew on it. Let's see. Okay, I'm pretty happy that it did not leave a giant red apple stain on my board. So I'm gonna call it a success. It has not ruined anything that I've drawn on tonight. I'm pretty happy about that. So I'm gonna say pretty useful. I like them. I think they're easy to write with, and they didn't ruin my marker board.